Kashmir, a place the world watched with anxiety earlier this year as attacks from armed groups left dozens unalived and wounded, with the fallout from these attacks nearly resulting in a nuclear exchange between India and Pakistan. Needless to say, this is one of the most complex, fought over, and heavily militarized places in the world. Combined with some of the deadliest roads on the planet, it's a place very few travelers are visiting these days, which is exactly why me and my friend decided to go on a week-long hitchhiking adventure across the great Himalayan desert to reach this infamous region. To get to Kashmir, we would have to hitchhike across all of Ladakh, an extremely isolated and harsh region stretching hundreds of kilometers of mountains and desert along the border of Tibet. And we did the whole trip without a single penny, hitchhiking the whole of Ladakh from its ancient capital of Leh through untouched and forgotten villages deep in the Himalayas, and finally sneaking our way across the border into Kashmir itself on what is widely considered the deadliest road on the planet, all while ignoring the recommendations from our governments that say Kashmir is just as dangerous as Yemen or Syria. But there was only one way to find out the truth, and that was to hit the road. So let's start from the beginning and show you the story of how two idiots hitchhiked to Kashmir. On some real Assassin's Creed shit, trying to find a way into the palace. Legit way? I don't know, but some way we did find. Right here. If there's a path, it should be fine. Always said, fuck the palace, climb the mountain instead, as you could see. What a view. Very difficult climb, but well worth it, as you can see behind me. Perfect place to chill for the sunset and think about the hitchhiking in the days ahead. So I'll show you all the view, catch some good sunsets, and see you at the next spot. Another day, another mountain climbed, you know what I'm saying, out here in lovely, lovely Ladakh. I'm at the homie at the hostel, crazy British bastard I'm gonna be hitchhiking to Kashmir with. Tomorrow the plan is we go over there. We go over there to this road and we go west into the sunset. We're heading to some kind of village. There's a monastery. We're gonna attempt to stay at the monastery, have a good fucking time, smoke some beaties, hopefully don't get kidnapped on the way to Kashmir, but whatever happens, happens, boys. Whoa. So they're making these traditional breads in here, sort of like a bagel thing. What is the name of this? Tarftan. And the name of this? Ucha. Can I try one ucha? How much? 10 rupees. 10 rupees. Tarfta, or whatever it is. Crunchy. Alright, you guys, the journey across Ladakh begins. We are hitchhiking across the top of the world. This is at like 4,000 meters. We're just standing on this road, me and my homie Rudy behind me. Really good cinematographer. I'm gonna probably use some of his shots in this video. We're trying to hitch west. No data, barely any money. We're trying to get to a monastery that we don't know except visitors. All we know is that we want to avoid the military, and we are technically allowed to be here because we just got a permit. So that's the plan. We're gonna try to hitch west, try to make some cool fucking content, bro. You guys, this is the only supplies we have. We have beady.
Bro, we didn't even bring any food.
We have no food, no water. We're in the fucking desert, and all we have is like a premium grade amount of tobacco. There's so much tobacco in here, bro. That's all we have.
Fuck! Oh!
Oh shit, bro. Bro! Burn my hair?
Yeah!
Oh fuck, bro.
I recorded that.
That's sick as fuck, honestly. Well, that's brutal. I probably look horrible now. Oh my god, I fucked myself. Nice. Hello, brother.
Hello.
We're going to Alchi.
Do you go further than Alchi?
No, I go only 2 kilometers.
Oh, can we come 2 kilometers?
Yeah.
Okay, we go quick. A little bit further is better than nothing at all. This is very sketchy, guys. These are like explosive canisters.
Yeah.
We'll just have to be careful, but It's all right. We'll go 2 kilometers further. Just hold on. All right, guys, we first hitch in Ladakh with some weird, sketchy, explosive canisters. I already burned off half my hair, and we got some more burning materials here, of course. Beautiful as fuck, guys. Bye bye, Leh. Bye bye, Leh. Hello, Kashmir. All right, first ride complete. Bye-bye to the boys. We are back on the road. Really, really in the desert now. Holy shit, guys. Damn, bro. This desert is not treating us too kindly at the moment. We're at hitch spot number 2. Hitch spot number 2. Somewhere. I don't know where. It's somewhere. So let's just keep on trying.
Do you want me to shoot you?
Sure. Okay. Bye-bye. Better to be smiley. You don't want to look at... We'll see. Oh, dancing. What the fuck? Alright, y'all. We got our second ride heading to Alchi, the bridge right before, with our brother here. Ooh. What is your name, brother?
Yeah, my name is Tashi Sonam.
Tashi Sonam, thank you for dropping us off. He's dropping us off right before the bridge, and then we hike the rest of the way. Very nice, thank you so much, brother, for the lift. Our boy dropped us in Alchi. We are in Alchi, baby. We're 5 kilometers from the monastery. It is somewhere up in these mountains. First, we've got to cross a bridge over the Indus River. That's right, this is the Indus River, like from the Indus River Valley civilization that existed 5,000 years ago. We're hitchhiking again to the top of the monastery. We got in this wild truck. We're gonna have a fun time up here, man. Hello with the boys. Having a good time. In the middle of the mountains, man. This is wild. Really, really raw shit out here in the Himalayas, guys. Bye-bye, boys. Third ride of the day, guys. We're almost at the monastery. Just a little bit more to hike. That was a fun one, even though it was very uncomfortable. But yeah, we are just way in the middle of nowhere. Stanzen is a legend, taking us back to the bridge, and then from the bridge, yeah, he's our man back here, bro. He's our legend. He's gonna take us back to that bridge that we got to yesterday, and then we're gonna hitch to Lamayuru. So yeah, enjoy the ride. Shout out to Stanzen, legend. All right, gang, you know the drill. Shout out to that dude that dropped us out of Alchi. We're back at this spot by the river, trying to hitch this way, hitch down to Lamayuru, the next village on our road to Kashmir. Hopefully it'll go well. It's been going pretty well so far with the homie.
It's fucking boiling, bro.
Bro, it is boiling. We're in the fucking desert.
Yesterday.
It is.
It's hotter than yesterday.
It's hot as fuck today, bro. That's why I've got the scarf on. We're in the desert, just trying not to burn alive before we get a ride, but we'll hitch out soon. We just made it to Lamayuru. We got picked up like immediately by two nice girls. They dropped us right at the start of the Gampa. So we're gonna try to walk up here, try to stay in the monastery, hopefully. If not, we're just gonna find some nice smoke spots, climb some mountains, and then hitchhike to Kashmir in the morning. Now we are blessed before entering the monastery, if we do stay there. There's a moral dilemma right now, because we may or may not want to smoke a spliff. We might not be allowed in the monastery, so.
We definitely won't be able to smoke a spliff in the monastery.
That's very true. In the monastery, we have lots and lots of prayer wheels, as you can see here, man. Give it a spin. You always spin it clockwise, like this. You spin all of them, like this, like this, like this. It's a prayer for good luck, I'm pretty sure. If you're Buddhist and I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But yeah, we've got lots of them here in the monastery, so we're gonna spin them all. Tomorrow we are following this road more west into the setting sunset, all the way to the border of Pakistan. Tomorrow's gonna be our longest hitch by far. We're gonna try to hitch all the way to Srinagar if we can, but we're definitely gonna make it out of Ladakh, so stay tuned, guys. See you tomorrow, back on the road. All right, gentlemen, another day on the road here in Ladakh. Today is our last day hitchhiking across Ladakh. Today, hopefully, by the will of Allah, we will make it to Kashmir. And yeah, that's the goal, guys. But we will be hitching across what is the deadliest road in India right now. And it's also possibly the deadliest road in the world. So sorry, Mom. But yeah, we're going to be hitchhiking into Kashmir today via this really deadly road. We got to go kind of like up here into the mountains. So yeah, you guys know the drill by now. We're sticking out that thumb, praying to God that we get a good ride, and hopefully today we can make it the 300 plus kilometers all the way to Srinagar, the capital of Kashmir. Bro, getting jiggy on the road with a fucking beanie, bro. We just got a truck, boys. Big truck.
Yeah.
Very similar. You guys, we've been listening to this thing for the last 30 minutes. Just listen. Some Hindi mumbling and some beeping that doesn't end. It's been like this for 30 minutes. We can't take 8 hours of this. Driver just stopped over here because there was a crash on this road. Like I said, y'all, this is a very deadly road, and we are in an oil truck. As you can see with these three, that means that we are carrying a lot of oil. So if we even crash a little bit, boom. But yeah, I'll show you over here. We got Hindustan Petroleum on the side of our vehicle over here. But yeah, guys, we're probably gonna stay on this truck only to Kargil, which is probably about another hour and a half. We don't want to stay on this thing the whole time. There's like this sound that keeps playing because it's an oil truck to tell him to slow down, and it's really the sound is getting to us over time. And it's just more fun to see what other ride we get on the way to Kashmir. So we'll go another hour on this to Kargil. We're having a little smoke break, keeping it chill, you know. But we'll see y'all in Kargil. All right, gang, we have made it to Kargil. We jumped out of the truck. Vibe got a little weird. Dude tried to ask us for money. But yeah, we're in Kargil now, so we're about halfway to Kashmir, to Srinagar. You guys, the road to Kashmir is right behind me, and we are hitching it. We are out of Kargil, we are out of Ladakh. We got a thumb on the road, pointed towards Kashmir. Let's see if we can get there. We didn't know it when we got in the car, but this would by far end up being our sketchiest ride of the entire hitch. These guys seemed legit at first. They were quiet and a little strange, but they said they were going to Srinagar, and that seemed all good. But as we started going on the road, these guys were driving fucking crazy. They were going like well over 100 kilometers an hour on some of the deadliest roads on the planet. They nearly crashed like 2 or 3 times, and then we ended up stopping for tea in a village, and they turn around, look us dead in the eye, and demand an insane amount of money. Me and my friend, we just flat out deny them. So in response to being denied their money, they tell us to get out of the car, and they just strand us in this random village. So that's where this will pick up, where we just end up stranded in this random village on the border of Kashmir, trying to figure out what to do from there. I'll show you. This is Dras. We got dropped off in Dras because 2 guys tried to scam us, but the people in the town are very friendly. This dude is a good guy. He got us this chai. You can see, got us some cookies. Got some homies here making the chai here. Very lovely. In this nice little shop here on the border of Kashmir. It's very lovely. We've got our friend here. Good guy. Second coldest place in India. Second coldest place in India right here. It feels very nice.
It's not cold right now.
No, it's very nice right now. It's the perfect climate right now. We got some nice chai. Shout out to our brothers. Give it a sip. Absolutely lovely, brother. Thank you so much. Well, you guys, we are stuck on the border of Kashmir. Those guys we were in the car with earlier demanded money from us, so they dropped us in this random town. That's where we had chai with those cool dudes, but yeah, they've demanded money from us. We're not fucking paying that, so we're back on the road hitching.
What is up, my dudes? We are in the middle of fucking nowhere. Get us to Kashmir now. I want to go to Kashmir. Now.
Alright, you guys, it is almost 5 o'clock. We need to get to Srinagar. The hospitality has been a little lacking because we just can't get picked up for some reason in this part of India, hitchhiking. Very strange. We were getting picked up so easily before. And just when we thought all hope was lost, we met a legend. This guy literally saved our trip. He would end up taking us all the way to Srinagar in his truck. And this ride was amazing, you guys. We ended up being in this car for probably 6 or 7 hours down the deadliest road in all of India. This was the craziest part of our trip, and it starts right here at the border of Kashmir, where we ended up having to hide from the military. All right, you guys, we got a ride from this truck right here. Very fine gentleman from Kargil, that town we were in earlier. Problem is, we are now stuck at the border of Kashmir. As you can see, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. These huge mountains. This is the border to Kashmir. We are currently in Ladakh. After we cross that border, we will have hitchhiked across the entirety of Ladakh. the whole of the roof of the world by hitchhiking, paying no money. But our journey's not over after that. We've got probably another 5 hours to get to Srinagar, the capital of Kashmir, in this truck back here. Hopefully it all goes well. So far the dude seems chill. But we're not gonna get to Kashmir, or to Srinagar, excuse me, until very, very late. Probably 10, 11 at night, and we have nowhere to stay, so we're gonna have to find somewhere to stay. Still have no phone service. But yeah, guys, the journey has been fucking crazy by now. Stay tuned. The journey is almost over. We finally are reaching Kashmir. Let's go. We had to wait at the border of Kashmir for quite a while. I don't know why we were stopped at the border, but we ended up waiting for about an hour, maybe even 2, until we got back in the truck. And as we went through the military checkpoints entering Kashmir, our driver told us to get our heads down and hide, because we were not allowed to be in this truck, I don't believe. But yeah, this guy was an absolute legend, and every time we had to pass a checkpoint, we would have to hide. And Kashmir is a very sensitive region with lots of checkpoints, so we were doing a lot of hiding on this trip. But yeah, guys, the road, as you can see, is just insane. This stretch of road right here in particular is the deadliest road in India. I'm very positive of this. I'll throw up some statistic or something, but this road is insane, and we were driving down it in a thunderstorm. Just watch these clips and imagine what it felt like to be in this truck with this guy you don't know at all. You don't really trust him too well, even though he obviously ended up being a complete legend. But just the feeling of being on these roads and hiding the whole way was just an adrenaline rush the whole way. And finally, we eventually would reach Srinagar in the dead of night with nowhere to stay, no phone data, and really just absolute shock at the journey we had just taken. Because this journey, I think Rudy would say the same thing. This journey was probably one of the craziest things I've done in my entire life. This trip from Leh all the way to Srinagar, I would say, was the most impactful thing I've done in 6 months of traveling the world. It was an absolutely unforgettable experience, and as you can see from this ride and all the rides before it, it was just something truly incredible. You guys, we made it to Srinagar, we made it to Kashmir. Shout out to our driver, absolute legend. Took us across the deadliest road in India, through the middle of a thunderstorm in the middle of the night. But now we're stuck in Srinagar, no cell service again, nowhere to stay, no clue where to go, so we gotta figure this shit out. But we fucking did it, guys. We hitchhiked across Ladakh, we hitchhiked into Kashmir, probably the most dangerous place in India. And now we are lost and alone at night here with no cell service, so yeah, let's get walking and try to find a hotel, try to find some food, man. But what a fucking journey this has been. With the journey complete and finally having reached Srinagar after 4 days of hitchhiking, we were left shocked at the journey we had just completed. This was truly one of the greatest adventures of my life, and to this day, I feel nothing but gratitude to all the kind people who helped us on this mission. It's truly an adventure of a lifetime that I will never forget. From riding in the back of gasoline trucks across the great Himalayan desert, to nearly being extorted for money twice, exploring villages forgotten by time, and doing what everybody told us would be impossible. But we beat the odds with a combination of grit, stupidity, and sheer luck. So stay tuned for the next video where we explore the beauty and the pain of traveling across Kashmir itself. Lastly, I want to give a special shout out to my good friend and absolute legend Rudy for sharing some of his incredible footage with me and who became like a brother to me on our adventures across the Himalayas together. It's really rare you make a good friend on the road, especially traveling in India, so thank you, bro, for coming with me on this adventure. We gotta do it again someday. And don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe, as it takes an incredible amount of time and effort to shoot and edit videos like this. I hope you enjoyed our adventure, and I'll see you guys next week in Kashmir.